Is this the middle? Hi guys, welcome to Wheelee's Travels. Today we have a special guest. Everybody welcome Laura! Hi! Laura, how long have you been in China?
It'll be 5 years as of a couple days from now.
All of us have an arrival date.
Yeah.
What's your date?
July 29th.
Mine's February 27th. Me and Laura are going to talk about the 10 quirks of China that you'll just
Get used to.
Yeah.
One is the loneliest number.
Singular sensation.
It's gonna be really last minute. They're gonna say, don't get your ticket until you've got your visa, because you may get your visa at any time. You might not get your visa. Then you get to your job and they might say, you could be living in one of 3 places. You'll know tomorrow afternoon.
China scores low on uncertainty avoidance, so they do not experience anxiety in uncertain situations. Here's an example of when this becomes a problem for expats.
I recently went to Shanghai for a work trip and my boss bought me my tickets the day before. I was freaking out. Is this trip gonna happen? Like a week before, I started sweating blood. Is this gonna happen? And they're like, don't worry, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out.
Frustrated for foreigners to understand this because we plan things ahead of time a lot more often.
Gosh.
Do you avoid things that are uncertain?
I'm sure you do, yeah.
You came to this channel to find out more about China before you moved there.
Right, you didn't click on a random link. Oh, cat videos again. Okay, let's keep clicking.
Bing, 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 bing.
Cats, 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 cats. Snuff film.
Bang.
That's good. It was really quiet.
The are those.
Do it. Spy. Me.
Gosh, I felt like I was all multilingual. 2. Haha, we haven't said 2.
You actually like the buses a little bit if you find the right time of day.
Right, I really enjoy the fact that I can take a bus to go places. The buses run fairly late.
Yeah.
There's normal people on the buses.
Oh yeah, you're not worried about your safety. I know in Los Angeles you don't take a bus.
There's sometimes a day you get on the bus in Salem, Oregon, and it's like
Salem,
Oregon, and it's like, I must have missed the memo that said you had to be drunk to be on this bus.
Yeah. Getting a taxi any time of night, anywhere you are, in Dalian specifically, is great.
Yeah.
Taxis in Los Angeles, what are they? 3. San.
Why do you always take the languages I know first? Go with Italian.
3. Trois. Try. San.
Yeah, Chinese san. Your san. Yeah.
It's the same. They have more in common than they'd like to admit.
If you can dodge a car,
you can survive in China.
Transportation is terrible. Cars are going everywhere. You never have the right of way.
Yeah, cars are just going to try to hit you.
The larger the vehicle, the more right of way they have.
You become super quick on your feet. There's a car. Look, there's a bicycle.
So if they see you coming, you're about to cross the street, they may just gun it. So you're gonna need to dodge.
Dodge. You're like Frogger, like every day.
If you can dodge a car,
you can dodge a wrench. Exits will be locked.
Exits will be bike locked, shut. Well, the building is on fire. I can still exit this locked door. Any medical things that you need, if at all, you can go home. Just go home. I go home once a year to get my medical, dental, and my haircut.
Number 4, Cinco. Go de Mayo. Oh, Cinco is 5.
That's really embarrassing. It's been like 6 months since I lived in a Spanish-speaking country.
Embarrassing. You don't have to tip any of your waiters. So let's reenact what happens when you give a tip. Here's some money. Thank you so much. You're so nice.
No, really. No.
No. I'm gonna leave it here. Keep it! It's yours! It's yours! That's what happens.
Con to go that is the customer service is terrible. Like, they might just actually be angry that you're there.
Number 5.
5.
5. 6. No, we're not 6 yet.
Okay.
You drop like a ball of like batter into like flour. Okay, so the next one is about lying. When is the most common time that they lie to you? When they're selling me something?
When it's going to benefit them, when it's going to make them look better.
If it's going to make them look better, they're going to deny anything, even if you're telling the truth, including your bosses. They're going to deny that they had anything to do with that. What are you talking about? I've never had your passport. And they've had it for 4 months.
Run quick, see what do we have here?
In defense of Chinese people, it's not really considered a no-no. If you're people who are not part of your personal circle, there's not the social obligation to do right by them.
What do you become when you deal with lying all the time?
An extreme lie detector.
Just super duper. I don't need to be CIA. I know you're lying. Especially with the plagiarism. Like, so obvious. Like, say this word, and they're like sounding it out. They don't even know the word.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're plagiarizing. That was a serious moment from Sarah and Laura.
Teachers who are sick of that.
6. Cinco. 6.
There's too many languages in my brain.
What is it in Chinese? Leo.
American Leo.
American 6.
You could potentially lose a lot of weight. When I first got to this country, I went, well, I do have massively strong legs now. Like 6 floors. 6 floors at some point just becomes boring and obnoxious instead of being an actual leg workout.
Spicy food makes your stomach hurt and you have lots of diarrhea all the time.
All the time. Mm-hmm. You will leave China with abs of steel.
That's because people are constantly pushing and shoving you around.
Especially on public transportation.
Yeah, so just engage your core. And no one can push you. Watch. See? 7 minutes in heaven.
It's like a little bird.
Siete. The next one is
staring.
I want to tell you a story.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I almost got in a fight on the bus?
Oh, I think I... Do I? No.
It's okay. Maybe. I'm going to tell you a story. So one day I'm sitting on the bus and there are some seats that face the front and then some seats that are facing sideways. Okay. So you guys are sitting where I'm sitting, okay? Her boyfriend's sitting here and then she's like this. She's sitting, pretend I'm sitting. She's like, and just staring at me. Like eye contact staring, like I was taking video and that video's up.
Run quick, see what do we have here now? Wanna ride or die?
I'm from Los Angeles, which is not as safe as
Salem, Oregon!
when someone's staring at you and you're sitting on a bus and it's nighttime and you have earrings on, what do? You start taking them off. Take off your earrings because if someone's staring at you that hard, you're probably gonna get in a fight. Someone gets in your face and they've been staring at you for like 3 bus stops. You're like, oh, they're gonna want to fight me. I don't even know them. That's gonna happen. So she comes up and I'm like, so I look at her and I'm like, what? Because I don't know any Chinese. What? She gets really close to me and she goes, you're so beautiful. What the? And I didn't hit her and I was just like, oh, thank you. And then I realized I'm in China.
But what you don't realize is you look exactly like every advertisement they've ever seen. Like for some people, it's like the first time you've seen, let's say a panda. You've seen them on TV, you've seen them in pictures, but if you've never seen a real one, and then suddenly there's a real one on the bus, and you're like,
she's just staring at me like I'm a panda. And then she came up to me like I'm a panda and said, you are so beautiful, panda. Well, she didn't say panda, but yes. 8. Ba.
You got me. Do this. 8. Ba, ba, ba. What? This is not weird.
Poor sanitation.
Poor sanitation.
Do you get used to it?
Actually, you do. You really do.
You just kind of hold your breath and step around it. This includes bathrooms.
There's no U-bend in the pipes here, so the smells just come straight up. There's all the like noodle grease, so you step on a loose brick and you've got
that's right.
Noodle juice up your pant leg.
Noodle juice up your pant leg.
Noodle
juice. Sorry.
And what does that summon? It's like
he has a straw.
Noodle juice, noodle juice, noodle juice.
9. Con being a lot of casual racism.
English teachers in China are required to be native English speakers. Many Chinese English schools believe that native English speakers only look Caucasian. This becomes a problem for native English speakers, who look Asian or Latino or black. Unfortunately, this belief hinders many awesome teachers from finding work in China and other Asian countries.
Dark skin, therefore you're poor,
Poor and uneducated.
therefore you must be lying when you say that you're a native English speaker.
Oh yeah, that happened to a couple of our friends where they were like, "You're not from England."
Yeah.
No. They're from England.
Ah,
She just happens to be black.
Yeah.
You don't get used to that. How do we make this positive?
We work with young people.
As an educator, you get an opportunity to change a generation's idea of what race means and how you treat other people that are different than you. And the last one, 10! You're done. It's the end. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video.
I made it to the end of this experience.
Whee! You can really have fun with the Chinese people instead of getting upset because they ask you
Really awkward questions.
very
all the time.
personal
Very
questions.
personal. Teacher, why are you fat?
How old is your baby? Your friend is really fat. Why is she fat?
Why is your boyfriend so old? Why does your friend have a nose like a pig?
Your nose is so huge. That's cool.
Oh, right, yeah, and sometimes it's totally oh my gosh,
Complicated.
you're the
Complicated.
color of paper.
I know, I haven't seen the sun in a while because you have so much smog.
So, how old are you, Sarah?
I'm 18.
Oh.
But Laura, why aren't you married?
因为有一天我想跟小马结婚。
Which means
Someday I plan to marry a pony.
bestiality's awkward. Thanks for watching Wheelee's Travels. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other pros and cons of China, please leave it below, especially if you're living here. And I will see you guys next time. 再见. Bye-bye! Stairs, and they're foreigner stares. The reason they're staring at us is because we're filming ourselves in front of a window that overlooks people walking by.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
Stare at
fair.
me. It's okay. I'm famous.
Yeah! Oregon! Ah!
California, we're so delicate.
Yay! I'm so afraid.
Ruski.
Yeah.
Hide it like,
Jorah Mormont.
and then touch Daenerys.
I know, he touched her a bunch of times.
Ah!
I have a phone app that can do Russian for us.
But the phone is not us. It's just how it is.
You got your gun? No. Okay, sorry.
A boom.
This is the gun patrol.
Boom. Magic. I mean, this could be Leo. Could be. Weird. Okay. People are eating and they have medical stuff, and bam, we have a lot of people. The phone is not you. Put it down.